Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Lala. If you're old here, thanks for sticking with us. And in this video, we will be giving you updates of what's going on with our pregnancy. Today is Tuesday, December 7th, 2021, and let's get right into it. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so before we get into everything, I still have to get Ezekiel on the bus, but I wanted to come on here and show you guys how spiffy he looks today. Today is retake picture day, and he is looking just fabulous. Come here, just fabulous, child, just fabulous. Come here. Show him, take off the backpack. Show him what you're working with. Do a little spin. Turn around. Show him. Yeah.
No, stop.
Don't you look nice? You look so handsome. You want to tell them anything before you go to school? You want to say anything?
No.
No. You have nothing to say?
No.
Look how long his hair is, you guys. Turn around. Look at that. Isn't this so nice? You need to give me that hair. Can I have your hair?
No.
No. Yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and show you guys what he looks like. He looks so handsome today. Yeah, but yes, we will get into the video once I put him on the bus. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so I'm back. As you could tell, I changed shirts, I got dressed, did my hair a little bit. So what's going on is, so after, the day after the appointment, you know, me and my husband wanted to, decided we wanted to get a second opinion. So we looked into that. And on top of that, I remember, whenever I was pregnant with my daughter, before I delivered her, I had to have like some antibiotics. So, I was like, oh, well, maybe that's the reason, you know, that, you know, something's going up, or, you know, maybe I just need antibiotic or something. So I, brought that to my, OB's attention. She hasn't gotten back to me about that yet, but she did, want to see me today. So, that is, I don't know how to take that news that she wants to see me today, because I don't know if it's going to be positive news or bad news or whatever it's going to be. I did tell her that though, that the spotting has stopped and my symptoms are somewhat coming back. So that's good on a positive note. That's positive. But so the symptoms I'm having is just like sore. I wouldn't say sore boobs, but they are a little tender. Just the boobs, not the nipples. And a little on and off nausea, but that's about it. And then, of course, the spotting stopped. So those are the only symptoms I'm having. I'm not puking. I'm not, you know, I'm not like having major sore boobs, major symptoms, which I believe is a good sign, because that steers away from having the molar pregnancy. I was told in a molar pregnancy, your HCG will be really, really high. And if your HCG is really, really high, your progesterone will go really, really high, and you will have all these symptoms, like major symptoms. But of course, it could go the other way too, I believe. So I don't know. So yeah, she wanted to see me today. About the outside specialist, my OB did make a order out, but that's still in the process. Who knows? She may want to do a ultrasound today, considering that, you know, everything that's going on with me now. Who knows? I just don't know, you guys. When I saw my OB, I was 6 weeks and 6 days, and I was talking to another lady, and she was saying that with my HCG being around 1,964, I think it was, that still puts me in like the 5-6 range weeks. So that's probably why we didn't see anything on the ultrasound. But today I am 7 weeks and 4 days. So, yeah, we should be able to see something now. But I'm not sure what my OB has to tell me. I don't know what she's going to be doing at the appointment. I just know last night she called and said, or her nurse called and said, hey, you know, I relayed the message that your spotting has stopped and your symptoms are coming back, and the doctor would like to see you tomorrow, which is today. So that's what we're going to be doing today, you guys. I don't know what she's going to tell me. I'm highly nervous. Please keep us in your prayers, and we'll just see what she has to say. So the next time you see me, I will be at the doctor. I don't know if I'll be able to film in there or not. If I do film, like in the last video, I have my phone put down because I don't want to show her face or anything. You know, some people don't like to be recorded or whatever, so with their face or whatever. But I'll get what I can in the video, and yeah, we'll just see what she says. I'm not giving up yet, you guys. I mean, it's not over until God says it's over. So I'm keeping the faith, and we'll just take it from here. See you soon, guys. Hey, you guys. So we are sitting here, and when I say we, me and my daughter, we're sitting here in the parking lot of the hospital where my doctor is, and we stopped to get lunch. We're eating Chick-fil-A. So my Chick-fil-A is sitting over there about ready for me to eat it. And we'll see what the doctor says. So not sure if I'll be able to record in there. But if I'm not able to record in there, I'll just tell you how the appointment went after, or when I get back. So talk to you guys then. Hey guys, so I'm back home. I'm going downstairs to get a water. But about the appointment, I just don't know how to take that news. She wasn't like 1,000% saying that she was gonna terminate it. Like she said, she doesn't want to terminate a pregnancy without knowing that it can be a full viable pregnancy. But I mean, I also didn't get like, you know, you just want to hear that news like, oh yeah, everything is fine. Yeah, I didn't get that news today. So I'm still a little bummed, but not like, you know, terribly sad, because I still hold on to my faith that everything is going to be all right. Like she said in the clip, she said like, sometimes when you are too early to get a ultrasound, it sometimes looks kind of weird. So that's why they recommend you waiting like around like 8 weeks to get an ultrasound. Everyone's different, so I guess I've only had my ultrasounds at 8 weeks, so for me to had go in at 6 weeks was kind of different for me. But I only went in because I had spotting. I only went in because I had spotting, and that's why I went in so early. And that kind of freaked me out because, you know, in July I had that miscarriage, so that's why I went in so early. But she said we'll just see what the ultrasound is going to look like on Monday, on the 13th. And hopefully I can get that other appointment scheduled, that other ultrasound scheduled before the 13th. Because she also wants to see a comparison as well from what other doctors say. So we'll just see what they say, you guys, and we'll just keep our faith that everything is going to be alright. But this is the end of this vlog. Keep us in your prayers, you guys. Hopefully the ending outcome will come out positive, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. we would love to have you. And if you or someone you know is going through something similar, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys and your stories. That'd be great. Until then, you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye. Of course.
But I mean,
they haven't called me yet about the other one.
Okay, yeah. So if you're gonna get the other one done, I would suggest getting it done before your appointment with me, just so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But I think it's completely reasonable to get a second opinion. I always think it's completely reasonable to get a second opinion and just to get another look. You know, like I said, the last ultrasound, it's not classic for a molar pregnancy. It definitely doesn't look like a normal pregnancy, is my main concern. Okay, but it's possible sometimes with a part of a molar pregnancy, it's called a partial mole. It's sometimes possible to have a normal pregnancy and a strange pregnancy at the same time.
Okay.
And that gets a little trickier on how we manage that. Okay. We weren't seeing a normal pregnancy yet, but you know, in time it's possible that we will. It's still early, which is why definitely I think that I still want you to follow up for the other ultrasound as we discussed, and I think you already have that scheduled too.
Yeah, well, I only have the only one I have scheduled is just the one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. So if you're going to go to the other office in the meantime, I would strongly suggest trying to get that visit done sometime between now and exactly.
Yeah. And they had one on the book for Thursday for me, but I was waiting to hear back from your office to get the fax over.
Okay, perfect.
So I don't know if that means anything.
Yeah,
so,
it's hard to say. The ultrasound's what's really going to give us the best idea of what's going on.
Yeah, like, do you sometimes have patients that don't see anything at 6 weeks, and then they come a week or two later and you do?
Yes, definitely I do. But I typically, if I see if I see a gestational sac and a yolk sac potentially, or even just a gestational sac, it can just be early. The problem with you is that I didn't just see a gestational sac, but I saw that really weird mass within the uterus.
Right. Could it be mistaken as a stool?
No. It's within the uterus, so it's definitely not constipation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's what concerns me, that it's likely not a normal pregnancy. Okay. But possible still that there's a normal pregnancy with an abnormal pregnancy. So all we're seeing so far is an abnormal pregnancy. But that's why I recommended that we give it more time, because your pregnancy level was low enough at that visit that it's possible ultrasound could look quite different within like the 11 days, which is when you're exactly scheduled for.
Okay. And within a abnormal pregnancy, is it possible that it can still have like I know it's going to be abnormal, but is it still
viable?
Yeah, like I can, yeah.
Depends. It depends on what it is. So we'll know more once we get the ultrasound. I wish I could give you like a firm answer today, but I just can't. It's one of those things that I hate when I have to tell this to patients. It's one of those things that we just sort of have to watch, wait, and see what happens. And I know that's like a super frustrating answer to get, but you know, my ultimate goal is I never want to terminate a pregnancy that could be a normal pregnancy, right? And so that's why waiting usually in this scenario is better, so we can get more information and give it more time to see what evolves.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. But definitely I want to encourage you to follow up for your ultrasound with me next Monday, okay? And then try to get your other ultrasound done before then too, so we can have their second opinion to go over as well. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
So let's get some labs today as well.
Okay, so what would my numbers typically look like around this time? Are they still
very variable? And at this point, since it's been a week since your last value, so really we only are able to monitor like if they're normally we track we would track every 2 days if we thought it was an ectopic pregnancy to see if it's rising appropriately or not rising appropriately.
Okay.
Really, your pregnancy hormone levels today don't tell us a whole lot of information.
Right.
It's really the
because I know it's a large range.
It's a huge range.
Yeah,
so that's why
it's from like 18 to like 50 something, 70 something.
It's a huge range, and so that's why really following with the ultrasound next week is going to be the best.
Okay.
That's really what's going to give us a definitive answer as to what's going on.
Okay. Could we also have answers by how my HCG looks today, as far as like if they're, because I don't know if they're still supposed to be doubling at this time, because I know at some point.
Is your last beta was like a week ago, so it doesn't exactly follow the doubling pattern in general. It's really more like 1.5 ink, and you know, with that many days apart, we don't. you know, if you really wanted to follow it that way, we could do another beta on Thursday to see if that's raising appropriately. But again, even if it is, it doesn't necessarily mean it's normal pregnancy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if you wanted to, I'm happy to do another beta on Thursday as well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess. So, like you said, just because the HCG goes up doesn't mean it's viable.
Unfortunately.
I mean, I saw that with my last pregnancy.
Yeah.
It went up like really high, and then all of a sudden, like it dropped like drastically.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. So.
We can reassess that.
Okay. And what about the medication Linzess? Is that safe in pregnancy?
What are you taking it for specifically?
Constipation.
Yeah, that should be fine. How often are you taking it?
I think it was just once a day.
Do you ever take anything else aside from Linzess?
No, just Linzess. And the reason I was prescribed that was because like Miralax and all the
Nothing
like.
was working.
Yeah. And I just have like this chronic constipation going on.
Yeah.
So.
I'll work on that then.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm just scared to take anything.
I completely understand that as well.
Because I'm like, it could go totally left.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's super stressful right now. I want you to be mentally prepared for the fact that likely this is not a normal pregnancy, though.
Okay. Like I know it won't be a normal pregnancy, and I'm prepared for that. I'm just hoping that we can like continue the pregnancy.
Right.
With it of course being monitored throughout.
It's unlikely that that's going to happen as well. So I just want to reiterate that too. Okay. It's unlikely that there's going to be a healthy baby outcome from this pregnancy.
Oh, I see.
Possible, but not likely.
Okay. Yeah.
I know
So as far as like I know you do like the testings for like Down syndrome and all that other stuff. Something along those lines, or
so we don't even see a baby right now.
Right.
All we see is like this massive abnormal tissue in the uterus. So wouldn't recommend doing any of that testing now. It's too early in the pregnancy. Possibly, depending on what we find, possible we could do genetic testing on a specimen if we do end up having to do the DNC next week. But I won't know until we see what ultrasound shows next Monday.
Okay.
If it shows that we even have a baby or not.
Okay. So what if we do have a baby?
So it depends on if there's a heart rate or not.
Okay.
And what we're measuring and what's going on there. So really, I can't really predict. There's so many different things that can happen, and so we just have to see what we see then for me to be able to like guide you. I know that's a hard answer to get. I wish I had a better answer than that, but.
Okay. Yeah. And I know the last time I was pregnant, when I delivered her, I had to be on some sort of antibiotic.
Okay.
And I ran into that issue again after she was born, like a few months later, probably even a year later.
Okay.
And when I went to
herpes strep.
I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
But they said I couldn't get it treated unless I was pregnant. So.
Okay. Usually, if you have just a small amount of bacteria in the urine, we don't recommend treating it. Sorry, unless you're pregnant. So that's probably what it was.
Right. And I was wondering if that could contribute to it. No.
Yeah,
okay.
No. Yeah.
Now, when you say mass, like what?
It looks.
Is there a name to it?
No. Yeah, it's abnormal tissue. I can't even tell you what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abnormal tissue.
If we do a DNC, we would get like a tissue confirmation from a pathologist about it. But
about what exactly it was.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like
probably something pregnancy related, like a sperm and an egg met, and it made this mass. But again, my strong suspicion is that this is not going to end, unfortunately, in a viable pregnancy with a baby.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Have you had this in other patients before?
I have, yeah.
Like this same scenario?
Yeah, I have.
And
it didn't end in a baby.
Yeah, the percentage is really, really low. Oh, wow. Oh, that's not good. But there are the few littles that do end up.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I think the likelihood is likely low, but I can't say never.
Yeah.
Other questions?
I think that's all my questions.
Let's get you to the lab, and I'm going to send you, we'll just do your pregnancy hormone level and a progesterone, and that's it. And then I'll see you on Monday. Okay?
And what is the progesterone for?
Yeah, so sometimes it can give us a sign as to whether or not a pregnancy is viable or not. It's not the best, honestly. It's not super accurate. But sometimes if it's low, it reassures us the pregnancy is not viable if we're wondering.
Okay. And if the progesterone is fine, then
nothing. We're not gonna do anything differently. She just kind of gives us potentially some other additional
just other
information.
answers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not every doctor would even do it, and that would not be unacceptable. That would be totally fine too.
Okay.
We don't have to do it.
Okay. All right, you guys. I will talk to you when I get to the car. Hey guys, so I'm back home. I'm going downstairs to get a water. But about the appointment, I just don't know how to take that news. She wasn't like 1,000% saying that she was gonna terminate it. Like she said, she doesn't want to terminate a pregnancy without knowing that it can be a full viable pregnancy. But I mean, I also didn't get like, you know, you just want to hear that news like, oh yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, I didn't get that news today, so I'm still a little bummed, but not like, you know, terribly sad, because I still hold on to my faith that everything is going to be all right. Like she said in the clip, she said like, sometimes when you are too early to get a ultrasound, it sometimes looks kind of weird. So that's why they recommend you waiting like around like 8 weeks to get an ultrasound. Everyone's different, so I guess I've only had my ultrasounds at 8 weeks, so for me to had go in at 6 weeks was kind of different for me, but I only went in because I had spotting. I only went in because I had spotting, and that's why I went in so early. And that kind of freaked me out because, you know, in July I had that miscarriage, so that's why I went in so early. But she said we'll just see what the ultrasound is going to look like on Monday, on the 13th. And hopefully I can get that other appointment scheduled, that other ultrasound scheduled before the 13th. Because she also wants to see a comparison as well from what other doctors say. So we'll just see what they say, you guys, and we'll just keep our faith that everything is going to be alright. But this is the end of this vlog. Keep us in your prayers, you guys. Hopefully the ending outcome will come out positive, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you. And if you or someone you know is going through something similar, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys and your stories. That'd be great. Until then, you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.